They know they'll lose the elections, but to subvert the will of the people, they're hell-bent on rigging the system. Rigging the system is un-American.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
I think it's perfectly normal to go a half century or more of your life without ever hearing the word gerrymandering, and then hear it said 1,000 times within a week's time, and then have to look it up. I did that, as you've seen in the beginning of the video. Okay, so what's happening is Governor Greg Abbott of Texas is being picked on. He's being accused of this gerrymandering. He's being accused of manipulating the congressional districts as to favor the Republican Party. And such hypocrites out there are talking, like Kathy Huckster Hochul and JB Fat Guy Pritzker. And so these people have rolled out the red carpet for their big tents, allowing the Texas legislators who are Democrats to flee into their respective states. Now, here's another Huckster Hochul.
As governor of a state where many of those early battles took place, we're commemorating them next year. Those battles for freedom were here. That's why I cannot stand by and let this happen, while Donald Trump and his co-conspirator, Greg Abbott, erode our democracy and drag us toward authoritarianism.
You're a fucking mumbling, stuttering little fuck, you know that?
But wait, there's more. Listen to what this fat guy has to say.
They are attempting to cheat. And, you know, I think we all know Donald Trump is a cheater. Yeah. So is the Attorney General of Texas, Ken Paxton, in so many ways. And we here in Illinois believe that we're, what is 2025? We've had elections now for, the 5 years that this map has been in place. We want to continue to have those fair elections, and we're proud of the fact that Democrats do better than Republicans in those districts where they're hyper-competitive, frankly, and we won in virtually every one of those districts that was competitive.
These Democratic governors are pissed. They are pissed. And the last person that should be doing any talking is Fat Guy Pritzker. Have you seen that Illinois congressional district map? Like, what the hell is that squiggly line going towards the midsection there. I mean, that thing looks like they're playing centipede. And I think JB Pritzker spent too much time as the tail end of the human centipede. And so now, him of all people, he of all people is complaining about Greg Abbott. And he's got his own problems there. In Chicago, there are black teens getting shot up virtually every night. That's why they call Chicago Chirac, because it's like a damn war zone in Chicago. I live in New York, so I know the problems here. Because of weak mayors like Eric Adams and weak governors like Kathy Hochul, people are getting burnt up alive. Oh, I'm sorry, I said people with a plural. One person got burnt up alive because Huckster Hochul decided to make this state a sanctuary state and make this city a sanctuary city. And so, crime runs rampant because of the Democrats. And Democrats like Kathy Huckster Hochul. So these people have so much to worry about. Like I said, crime is running rampant through the roof. And they're worried about what Greg Abbott is doing in his majority Republican state anyway. All it's going to do is have the effect of reflection upon the influx of people who are sick and tired of living in these Democrat states that move there. And illegal aliens are not counting as representatives for that congressional district. In other words, you can't count people in the country illegally as part of the census upon which to expand, contract, or fold altogether a congressional district. Because that has effect on things that benefit people that don't belong here over people that do belong here because they're here legally. You follow what I'm saying? And so, Joe Pesci said it. Kathy Hochul is a mumbling, stuttering fuck, and we gotta deal with this for another year or so. Boy, oh boy, I can't wait till she loses Albany. And we got a mayoral race. It's split 3 ways on the Democrat side, with one Republican that has a fair and free lane to just coast right through into City Hall, and that's how I hope that plays out. People are getting sick and tired of Democrat-run states allowing for Democrat-run cities to become these slums that they are. These crime-ridden, piss-reeking, graffiti-covered slums, complete with a big pile of garbage up against a wall next to a broken window and some random person incoherently screaming as your audio. That's a common thing of an inner city ghetto. For no reason, mind you. No reason whatsoever. There's no need for that. But yeah, a lot of people are fleeing these Democrat-run states. They're going into Republican-run states like Texas. And so with the expansion of the population of Texas, the districts have to be realigned. And this was scheduled to be done anyway, long before we knew who the next president was going to be. But there go the gerrymanderers accusing somebody who's not gerrymandering of gerrymandering. Gerrymander, gerrymander, gerrymander. They're out there gerrymandering and pointing the accusing finger of gerrymandering. I gotta get used to that word, man. I gotta get used to that word. I mean, I don't know. Freaking Cookie Monster didn't teach you that word on Sesame Street. Mr. Rogers didn't teach you that word. I didn't learn that word from Rita Moreno or Morgan Freeman on Electric Company. But here we are. I now have to deal with the word gerrymandering. And some would say, why say you didn't know about this word your whole life until recent days? Because it makes me relatable. It makes me relatable to be honest about these things. Because, let's be real, who the hell, uses that word on a daily basis? Who uses that word as part of their daily language? The words "I hope you die" are said a lot more often about certain people I see in the news than the word gerrymandering. But it's okay, it's okay. Now some would even say, why even bother to come on here in the first place? I do it for the fans. I do it for people who know who I am and like what I do. And there are people out there who know what I am, they know who I am, they know what I'm about, they like what I do. From these videos to my excellent, excellent music, which makes me so hardcore, fierce, and sexy. And so this concludes this episode of the MC Tutul Show. Respect God. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for that gerrymandering. Stay strong, keep kicking that slang, and don't be gross. It's your boy in the building. Hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, life coach, and New York City goth scene ambassador, MC Tutul. Gerrymandering.